Hey guys, how y'all doing? This is Phil Birchfield. Today is Thursday. It is the 29th of January. And as you guys know, I preach and preach and preach about doing a projection. So this is going to be one of the last ones I do. Um, we're going into some different areas right now. And I have to point out, because I really don't want to try to edit the video and take out money that is being shown on the screen, because this is a training video. It really is only meant for people who are already in the business. But since you may see some money, I'm just letting you know my results are not typical. There are people who make way more money, and there are people who make way less. And if you get into this business and you do nothing, you will make absolutely nothing. Okay? So, back to the training. We're talking about projections. And the way I want to do this, guys, I really want to set it up for people trying to get to director. But right now, myself, I'm trying to get to regional. Now, I want to make sure you guys understand, this is not some get-rich-quick thing. And even though you've seen some examples, these sometimes we have some serious momentum, but I'm making this for the person like me who have come in and you're not getting spillover. You're not even in that situation. Now, a lot of you are getting spillover, and some of you don't appreciate what you have. If you're getting spillover, you should be thankful, because some people have to build both legs in their business. But like I said, usually it doesn't happen. Of course, it doesn't happen overnight. Those are exceptions to the rule. We have to put your grind in. We have to do this. But first, you have to know where you are. So you log into your site, and this is the page you'll be on. Okay, you're going to click on commissions, and below commissions, you're going to see volumes. Okay, and these volumes, once you go down here, I want you to go ahead and click this button, because it'll show you the same thing, but it'll show you for your last previous weeks what's been going on in your business. And the top line, like today, like I said, it's the 29th. So this is the ending date. This is the last day that these numbers pertain or mean anything. So if you're trying to hit director, you need to have 1,000, 1,000. Okay? If you're trying to hit executive, you need to have 5,000, 5,000. Now there's other factors determining in this, but first you need to know where you are. Okay? Now I say where you are. This is the thing that get most people when we talk about carryover. You may have already established carryover. Guys, I hadn't established carryover, but now I'm a carryover king now. So you can pretty much get a gauge on that by looking at these numbers. See these numbers right here? If these, for my week ending the 1st, I have about 8,000, give or take, 8,000 discrepancy between the left and the right. That means I have a excuse me, a surplus or carryover of 8,000 on my right. Same here. I have about 6,000. So 8 and 6 is 14. So on and so on and so forth. You see how it goes. Now you got to realize you're looking at the dates here. Ending the 1st, ending the 8th, ending the 15th. Remember that. Ending the 22nd. Ending the 29th. Now let's go to carryover. Okay. Click on carryover. Now, remember I told that ending, this is ending the 15th. Okay. So you see I'm an ED, but I did not hit my ED number, so I got paid as a director. That's a whole different story. We won't go there. But ending the 15th, so the week ending the 15th, I had carryover of 27,000. That's huge. Okay, so my carryover is 27,000 for the week ending the 15th. Now let's go back to the volume. So week ending the 15th is right here. So my carryover for that week has already been calculated. But the carryover for this week and the current week have not been calculated yet. So this week right here, I know I have an additional, and I'm gonna round it down, 4,000 carryover. So I know I have 31,000 in carryover. This current week obviously has not been calculated yet, and these numbers are not calculated until you get paid on those numbers. So I know I have 31,000 cushion for my carryover when I'm looking at this week. So my actual numbers for this week, when everything is hit and is calculated, will be 30,000 plus that. So I'm gonna have about 40,000 on my right side, and my left side, which is my pay leg, it's my actual numbers that I'm getting paid on. It goes by the actual number because there's nothing else that's going to be added to that. Okay, so this plays into my hand because I'm looking for next week. Now, some people like, you have so much time in a day, if you get that 10,000 you can go to the next level. No, because I have to produce an executive first. I have to produce an executive that I personally sponsored to make it to the next level. See, I don't want to confuse anyone. If you're looking for a director, I would need to do it on somebody else's because those numbers have already been hit. But now we're talking about regional. Okay, so going into next week, what I need to do, I'm going to click on orders. Then I go over here to the left and click on projected auto ship volumes. Okay, so tomorrow is the 30th. And guys, we already established that we have 30,000. We don't really even need to add up these numbers over here. But as you're looking at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1760, let's do the calculator. 1760 plus 1120 plus 960 plus 1775 plus 2120 plus 960 plus 840 equals, so for next week, the actual next week we're going into, which starts tomorrow, I have a projected 9,535 points for my right leg. Again, my carryover, I need to do nothing on my right side. But those are the projected volumes for me for the next week. Now over here on my left leg, which is my pay leg, because it has the least volume. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, starting at 800. 800 plus 480 plus 1160 plus 560 plus 280, well, let's say 320 okay, I have a projected 3,320 for this coming up week, and I want to get to 10,000. Now guys, I'm not panicking, because you'll see in another video I have quite a few things going on my left hand side on my pay leg. Now, but to get to the numbers, we need to produce what, 6,680 points on my left side for me to hit those numbers, and also to produce an executive that is direct to me. Yes, I have several candidates to take care of that. So guys, that gives you an idea how you do your projection for the week. So beyond that, I have to project who are the people that I'm going to pour myself into. Who are the people that I'm going to pour myself into on my left-hand side to help elevate them to another level, to help get them their points. And if I help them get their points, in turn, I get my points. Just to name a few, Ira Williams, you guys probably saw, if you're watching this video, you probably saw on Facebook that he's starting to do 2, 3, 4,000 points a week on his pay leg. So his pay leg is my pay leg also. I have Tari, who is tearing it up. I have Pastor Williams, who is tearing it up. Pastor Mel, who just came aboard. We have Deacon Williams. We have Matt Bach. We have Matt Bach, who also sponsored Rosa Loniger, who is going to hit director today. Pastor Williams is going to hit director today. These are people on my left-hand side, and the whole group down there in South Carolina and Orlando and in Muskegon, all these guys are on my left-hand side. And also Rosa Loniger, who, guys, you saw the picture probably. She had her first tea party with 75 people in attendance. So some great things are starting to happen. And the only question is, who will be that first executive? Will it? No, I'm not going to say any more names. So we have to project not only the points we need, we have to project the income producing activities we're going to do. We have to project who are we going to pour into to help get them to another level, which will help me get to another level. It's as simple as helping people. Once you get to a certain point, guys, and I can't stress this enough, when you start building your business, when you first start building your business, don't be so concerned about what's your pay leg and what's your power leg, because in the beginning it's a developing thing. You don't know which leg is going to be your power leg. You really don't know. You have an idea of who you think is going to take off with this business, but sometimes that doesn't pan out. So, and this is from me, it could be different from somebody else. When you start your business, keep your legs even. If you're the driving force in your business, you keep your legs even. Because when they take off on their own, they will establish who is a builder, which leg is your power leg. That will happen on its own. Now, if you have somebody come into your business who does this thing, quote unquote, better than you, don't feel like you want to make money off them. Make money with them. And then you go over to your other side and build that evenly, and leaders will develop. Leaders will develop. But guys, thanks a lot. This is Phil Birchfield, and how do I turn this thing off? Guess I'm gonna have to edit this because it disappeared on me.